At your service.
Camper. Osprey actually only now buys the second ward for the team. Early skirmish is brewing, and Mikasa's the first dead, and the Oracle nuke comes out. They try to focus down SoNNeikO. Fairy Fire's getting popped all over the place, but first blood will go to Vici Gaming. They also got the bounty rune top. General just kind of on an island bottom lane. He'll get his for free. DDC fighting the trade on Dendi, but they're also looking for Artstyle. It's going to be 3 here. So, I mean, really, I said a trade, but it's really not though. SoNNeikO, he de-warded, and so he pretty much assumes that there's no vision here, but actually FY does see him, and Vici Gaming, this may quickly turn into a trap and a sick play, buying that fresh ward top lane. You generally don't see this after the D-ward happens. It's just a free move-in for SoNNeikO, not the case, and FY will slap him down.
CS battle, one of the players who averages more denies than any other player in the game, and he's actually having a great start here against the Mikasa Death Prophet.
Artstyle quickly trying to get active here on the map as Navi search for their first kill, and well, it's to Mikasa they will turn again, but while that was happening, there's actually top lane, big dive from Yang. He gets the Lycan, and he does end up going the Lycan, but I have to say, ditya-ra showing that he can still farm well on this hero. 23-8, even with the way the lane's gone, is pretty damn good. But finally, Artstyle. Alright, the Patience will set this one up. Mikasa quickly dropping here with an early point in the focus fire. They get the kill. Hey, Chris really waited that one out. DC even TP'd in, but unable to turn it.
Yep. They were kind of ready for it. DDC. The burst damage was enough to bring down Mikasa, who did have his bottle before going down, so it's not quite the same dire situation he was in last game, but Dendi having a good start is always a
top lane, as soon as the supports leave, Vici Gaming just... and FY, he's content with his victory in the top lane. He's now going to roll in bottom, and they just get a quick vision there at the very end. Calldown's going to come through, doesn't connect on the roll, but he hits the kick. But with the calldown, it's an easy grab, and meanwhile by the Dire Observer ward. So unlikely to find the kill on SoNNeikO, and they go for the kick, they go for the dive, it's gonna connect there with the calldown. General in trouble, not dead just yet, it's a lot of nuke damage, and they finally bring him down. Artstyle going for the stun on the Earth Spirit, that allows M to try and walk away, but the Oracle rotation comes through, holding him in position. There's actually no mana here, but the stick's about to come up. Koda, he's gonna quickly Rocket Barrage, come back in, almost gets 2, but Navi hang on against all odds, and they do walk away with their support to attack
the dark. So I'm looking around like who's the most valuable kill. Mikasa is already having a rough enough time. He's not like a must kill hero.
Oh, Dendi, you mentioned he's having a good game, and he's going to find the check on me and onto Mikasa. The baits, and then the counterplay. SoNNeikO keeping his core alive, and Dendi will just strut away.
That is teamwork.
That was another smoke. General had one in his inventory. And now they roll in bottom lane. FY looking for the pullback there on the boulder. Does drop the magnetize, but General jukes into the trees. More boulders getting dropped. They're going to pop the vacuum as well. Try to lock him down. Commits the roar onto FY. The Wolves also going to work here, but one more boulder smash will secure the General kill. And FY gets up.
Navi team coming down bottom though.
Oh man, they're really chewing through him now. Might find a big kill. Yang will go down. Quick physical damage bursts out.
FY's
and now FY trapped in the trees.
He has the boarding around the gyrocopter, who has his drums as well, so...
Looking on the mid lane, he gets the stun off here on ditya-ra. The rolling boulder comes through, then the kickback, smashing ditya-ra, and the finger from DEC secures the kill. There's the counter shackle, focus fire now as well, and while that's happening in the bottom lane, a tower will drop. Dendi strikes back though, and they look for a bit more. FY power shot, not quite enough, he barely survives, and then the Oracle nuke comes in, securing a second kill. That's not where we want to be. Mikasa gets surged, but he just runs away from Navi, wrong direction. Now the calldown coming through. General scattered to the north. SoNNeikO's going to try to keep him alive with the false promise. They will lose one. General likely to drop next if they can just lock him down. There's a Lion stun. It connects. Follow-ups there from the Iron Shell, and General 2 will drop. Navi not only losing 2 heroes, but also the Wolves here on the tree line. They might get vision in time to turn this one around. ditya-ra quick to morph with the shapeshift, but the rolling forwarder comes out as that fly goes for the big dive. He does get the kick. Magnetized to point on to 2. ditya-ra scurrying back. Hits SoNNeikO save him. It's going to be close. Lower goes the Magnetize, finishes the job, and SoNNeikO will end up dropping. He didn't have the false promise, nor did he have any hurt charges left from the looks of things. So SoNNeikO 2 will fall. 3 more Navi heroes hitting the deck. Vici getting kill on the man has been a part of.
And Darkseer 12 of the 15, but yeah, FY has been the player of the match so far. He's looking for more at bottom lane. He's hit a boulder smash in Artstyle. Another kill going ditya-ra's way. The only good news is that this Death Prophet has been shut down. Mikasa
Out FY with the Invis and leading the charge as he so often has. He find the wolves, take Ra into the trees, and FY there to scout him out. Are they going to make the move on this? Yet just waiting for Z-Web to get in range. There's the silence, the kick forward for the boulder stash onto ditya-ra. Everything connects, and again, Vici Gaming striking.
Great spot to start controlling the tempo of this game.
Oh man, this is big for Navi though. If you look at how strong Vici's 5-man is now with a blink on DDC, the Darkseer, a completed
On the ground, someone would be like, yeah, okay, I'll pick it up and use it, but no one wants to spend the money for it.
doesn't feel that good. Oh, they find out style. Bottom lane, probably the ideal hero to tank this gank, but it is still a free pick off. Vici Gaming Reborn will collect it, and they're in prime position. How far do they want to go? Rolling away.
This is a full evacuation here. Navi have realized.
Oh, Dendi! He cuts the cords to the lifeboats, and he looks for Yang. The roar comes through. They're going to bring him down. Darkseer tumbles, and Mikasa, with the exorcism going, has to run from the big bad wolf. ditya-ra chilling through him. The Oracle's going to finish him. Oh, not quite, actually. Didn't get the kill. False promise committed. A fast frog still chasing forward. Turns back into the wolf. Gobbles him up. Now on the DDC. They'll turn back and look for FY, who got up to magnetize as well as just a single boulder. It won't be enough for any kills. 3 for Navi, but they do lose Dendi.
Being there. And VGR, if they hide the fact that Gyro's not there and Navi are worried about Gyro's appearance with his BKB, then yeah, Navi aren't going to chase him, but Navi called vision of end and then just made a full commitment to the fight.
Hard style. He has a swap here. Vici Gaming, though, with Teos respawning soon, very confident. Yang's back in the fray. Art style looks like he's going to sack himself. He tries for a clever swap out. Won't happen, but
DDC the summons, though.
Yeah. Though might come at the cost of DDC. Scouted out by the Hawk now. And ditya-ra, quickly morphing, is going to try to commit here. They get the tower, they get a shackle, they're going to look for Z-Web, they get him as well. And then DDC, it's a twofer. And that was all the Hawks seeing the Lion. And
down in time, Navi just out-executing VGR right now.
More Dendi, again it was the Hawk, and this time from the high ground, isn't enough for the kill. Mikasa's so low finished off. But look for FY to try and turn this around, magnetize the point, and it's pretty much on the entire Navi squad. FY getting swapped back in, and Artstyle wants to finish it, but FY might have the last word. No, that final Archer does it. A lot of magnetized damage, but not quite enough for the kills. And I don't think there's any detection here on Navi. No
Navi
gem for the
VGR though. They've got the Observe sitting right on top of them.
Yeah, VGR, there's the swap to start off, and they find the Darkseer. Crucial pickup, doesn't get off a thing. He's out of the fight, out of the pictures. DDC scatters in the trees. They do finally get to fight with the Gyro, though, who pops the BKB, hammers away at SoNNeikO, Jugi through the trees, completely outplayed him. He hasn't even got a single kill yet. So far, 3 heroes down. It's about to be 4 with the Earth Spirit very low. It might be a teamwork. Now the Gyro gets taken away.
Success.
This, honestly, this game, way more than any of the others in this tournament, feels like that old Navi gods when they weren't necessarily practicing that much
To play aggressive and just got punished for it, but they should just focus all that aggression mid.
Vici Gaming, they're daring to leave the base. They're going to come in here onto Dendi, but BKBs, turns, works on Yang. There is an MKB up on end, but can he finish off Dendi? Doesn't look like he breaks out. Kept alive by SoNNeikO. Great support play here. Now they make turn. Back on his EYF, getting bit by the wolf and doesn't like it very much. He bleeds out. That's 3. Make it 4 as the Lion also drops instant buyback. But this might be all she wrote. Darkseer, again, not getting off the wall. Again, Navi counterplaying. Vici Gaming Reborn perfectly.
And even the BKB Gyro, he goes down. The physical damage with the Venge Lycan is too much. They're going to try and counter this. Great
Shackle, beautiful mug. CYM's next. He's down for the count. 80 seconds on the sideline. A severe thrashing at the hands of Navi. And where LGD succeeded here earlier today, it seems Vici Gaming Reborn are very close to being thwarted. That Death Prophet just brought back. Surprised she even had to go for it, but that's Alliance who did that today. And Alliance historically would be the team that would do the opposite and play it super safe, super stable. But here we go. Could be the last play of the game. Dendi from the low got the 2 hero shackle once more. He's working on the gyrocopter, trying to pound through the DPS of end, and it'll do it. Now turning for more, and GG is the call. Navi 2-0, looking dominant versus Vici Gaming Reborn.
The crowd on their feet, they have been revitalized. Na'Vi and the Kiev audience are getting behind this story right now.
You know, at first it seemed silly. They just the crowd cheers, Na'Vi, Na'Vi, Na'Vi. A Na'Vi hero dies. They do it again, 3 die. But they just kept on fighting, kept on persevering, and sooner or later they broke through. They just outplayed Vici Gaming. Some big mistakes.